Kate Garraway has described participating in the reality show Celebrity Traders as a reset moment that forced her to face grief she'd long suppressed following the death of her husband, Derek Draper. Isolated at Ardross Castle in the Scottish Highlands during filming, Garraway was cut off from phones, media, and everyday distractions. The enforced solitude, she said, was the first time she felt able to sit with her feelings rather than distance herself from them through work and routine. On her birthday while in the show, a producer urged her to write down her hopes for the next chapter and to talk about Derek. She followed the suggestion and later burned her writing in a symbolic act of release. The experience, Garraway admitted, unlocked grief she had not fully allowed herself to feel before. Until recently, Garraway said she had been in a kind of shock state, focusing on raising her two children, Darcy and Billy, and managing life in the public eye, without truly processing her loss. But the reset moment made her acknowledge that she had been denying herself space to grieve. In light of that realization, she is now considering starting formal grief counseling. Garraway said that before, she hadn't allowed herself to sit with the pain or confront the emotional fallout of losing her husband. She described emerging from the show feeling as though her hard drive had been wiped. She needed time to reconnect with herself and others, and to rebuild her emotional foundation. Her hope now is that therapy can help her better navigate the grief journey ahead, rather than continuing to suppress it. Garraway's openness about this turning point draws attention to how grief often lingers beneath the surface, even for those accustomed to being public figures. Her story resonates with many people who find themselves balancing responsibilities and emotions in the aftermath of loss, and underscores the value of creating intentional space to process pain rather than living around it.